Deep divers. Have you ever seen someone who is incredibly successful and think, how did they become so successful? Like the cat down the road, for example? Well, we're about to find out. Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers, we are here sending you good energy. Take that, take that, take that. We're just, woo, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Deep divers, do you always see that successful person and you're like, how come they're so successful? What are they doing I'm not doing, Ralph? Well, we're about to find out, deep divers, how to think like an incredibly successful person. After this video, you will think like an incredibly successful person. It's time to manifest, deep divers. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? So wonderful, deep divers, let me share with you what's helped me along my journey to think like an incredibly successful person every single day. I got a YouTube Gold Award, and it's such a good feeling to know that you can inspire millions of people and get rewarded for it. A lot of people say, Ralph, you're so successful. And I tell them, you're absolutely right. That's only because, deep divers, I changed how I thought. I changed the thoughts in my mind. That's why I'm successful. You see, deep divers, we all have the same amount of time, 24 hours. Okay, you only have 8 hours? Okay, I get it. We all have 24 hours, deep divers. So, we all have the same amount of time. So why then do some people rise higher than other people? Now, what is success? When you attribute value to the things that matter the most, okay? Successful people do different things than normal people. Successful people think different thoughts than normal people. Let me give you an example, deep divers, to think like an incredibly successful person. Many times, and a lot of people tell me this, they're like, Ralph, I want this, I want that. I want a YouTube Gold Award, Ralph. I want people to pay me. I want to be famous. I want a new car. I want a big house. Lots of wants, right? That's not how successful people think. A successful person, like myself, never says, I want. Because whenever you say I want, you are sending a signal to the universe that you don't have what you desire, therefore you will always remain in lack. Slow motion this side. Instead, a successful person says, I already have. Now you are shifting your focus to one of gratitude instead of lack. Instead of saying I want, which most people say, a successful person will say, what do I need to do to get what I want? Can you see the big difference? Because many times in this new age, a lot of people keep saying, I want this, I want that. They have a sense of entitlement. And I'm here to tell you, if you have entitlement, the universe doesn't care about what you want. The universe will only respond to what you do. Slow motion this side. And that's why how successful people think, deep divers, is to say, okay, I need to do A, B, and C to get what I want. Are you willing to put in the work to manifest your dreams and desires? Are you willing to sweat to manifest your dreams and desires? Most people think it's easy. Successful people, deep divers, successful people respect the craft. How they think is that if I need to get this, I'm gonna have to do something differently. I'm gonna have to sacrifice. Big word, sacrifice. That's how successful people think. They think of sacrifice. You always see me making videos on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Are you willing to do that? Because that's how successful people think. They think that to really go far, I gotta have the X factor. And you get the X factor by doing what nobody is prepared to do. Slow motion this side. How to think like an incredibly successful person. Successful people think like this, deep divers. Our entire life is shaped by our thoughts. Thoughts create our reality, and whatever we think most often is what we will become. You see, most people just think a thought is a thought is a thought. No. Successful people realize that every single thought is shaping who you will become. Therefore, they think about what they want to manifest. Most people think about what they don't want to manifest, and that becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. So I became incredibly successful deep divers because I kept my eyes on the prize. I said, one day, I'm going to inspire millions of people. I held that image inside of my mind. Deep divers. To manifest, you got to visualize to materialize. How incredibly successful people think. Most successful people, the psychology of success is when you realize it's all on you. Once you realize you got to take responsibility, which is responding to your ability where you find yourself. You see, most people want to blame other people for where they find themselves. I didn't make it because of this person, because of my mom, because of the cat, because of my dad. No. Successful people take 100%. Successful people, deep divers, take 100% responsibility for where they find themselves. They are not victims of their circumstance. They are co-creators of their reality. Slow motion this side. How incredibly successful people think. They realize this. They are like, hey, a guaranteed way to miss the target is not to shoot at all, right? And that's how a lot of us miss the target, i.e. our goals. We don't shoot at all. In other words, we don't take risks. How incredibly successful people think, deep divers, and I can talk from personal experience. They take, and I took, calculated risks. I made investments. I said, I'm going to talk about what most people are afraid to talk about. And guess what, deep divers? It got me a YouTube Gold Award. How incredibly successful people think. They move out of their comfort zone. Most people think that if I stay in my comfort zone, it's comfortable here and I'm going to be good. Successful people realize that sometimes our comfort zones can become our greatest prisons. No slow motion, but it deserves one. Deep divers, how incredibly successful people think. They don't think about trash talking themselves all the time. Because everybody loses. Everybody takes a big fat L. Everybody falls down. But successful people turn their obstacles into opportunities, their failures into learning experiences, their pressure into diamonds. Oh, baby. That was me along my journey. Deep divers, I was going through the fire. But in that pressure, I became a diamond. To think like a successful person, you have to realize that you came here to be something great. And once you align with your true purpose, don't take it for granted. Successful people think that, hey, there is no time to rest on your laurels because you can always improve, you can always grow, and you can always become your greatest version. How incredibly successful people think. 7-Day Vegan Challenge. I've been a vegan for over 14 years. They think that if I invest in superfoods, this healthy fruit and vegetable can power my dream. They use food as medicine. And then they just say, "Feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello?" There. Beautiful deep divers were just, woo, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Success is a mindset. Deep divers, get the amazing good ass prana shirts right now at ralphsmart.com/clothes. And yes, the model search is on if you think you've got what it takes, ladies and gentlemen. DM me on Instagram at Infinite Waters. Show me your portfolio. Get the new book, Feel Alive by Ralph Smart on Amazon. Got a question? Instagram at Infinite Waters. Deep divers, today is the first day of the rest of your life. Have a beautiful day. Infinite Waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace. We made it. Yes, we did. Peace.